Good morning. It's time to call to the order the July 27th, 2017 meeting of the Oklahoma City Airport Trust. A couple of procedural matters for those in the audience. If you wish to address the trust on any item, there are sign-up cards out in the lobby. If you'll fill one out, when your item comes up, you'll be called on to present your facts to the trustees. And then you'll also be given a general time at the end of the session to address anything that maybe is not on the agenda that you'd like to share with the trustees. So thank you for following that. First item calling to order is to approve the minutes of the June 22nd, 2017 Oklahoma City Airport Trust meeting. We have a motion to approve.
Second.
Second. Any discussion? Please cast your votes. And it is approved. Director's report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good morning, and good morning, everyone. Just a couple of comments. I just want to announce again, Frontier Airlines recently announced that they were returning back to Oklahoma City and will be commencing air service November 1st. They will be flying to Denver on a daily basis, as well as Orlando 4 times a week. So we're excited about that, as well as they have announced that they will be serving San Diego in the spring of 2018. So good news on air service. My second comment relates to the mobile pre-check enrollment that we've been partnering with TSA. I mentioned last month that we were going to be doing the entire week of last week, and we just had a sold-out week right at the very beginning, and so now we have extended it into this week, and it's still going very well. So it's the first time we've ever had to extend it a week, but they've been here 3 times, and that's been a very successful program to get people pre-check qualified and hopefully get through security quicker. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Next on our agenda is Will Rogers Road Airport.
Item A is to accept the grant agreement with the Federal Aviation Administration. We're accepting $532,950 in Airport Improvement Program grant funds for a new fire truck for the airport at Will Rogers. Item B is to approve addendums 1 and 2 for the request for bids for that same fire truck. We're receiving the recommendation regarding the bids opened on May 31st and awarding the contract to Rosenbauer, Minnesota, LLC, and approving the contract in the amount of $590,467. Item C is accepting the grant agreement with the Federal Aviation Administration, and we're accepting $2,612,657 in the Airport Improvement Program grant funds. So this is to extend Taxiway G. Item D is approving addendas 1 and 2 to extend Taxiway G, accept the recommendation of the bids open on June 20th, and award the contract to Do It Construction Company, Incorporated, for $2,566,149.11, approving contract and bonds. Item E is accept the grant agreement with the Federal Aviation Administration for $1,155,123 in grant improvement funds for the terminal apron rehabilitation project at Taxiway K. And item F is approving addendum number 1 for that same project, accept the recommendation regarding the bids opened on June 20th, awarding the base bid and alternates 1 through 3 to Crossland Heavy Contractors, Incorporated, for $1,092,000, approving the contract and bonds. Item G is approving the grant agreement with the Federal Aviation Administration for $596,266. This is for the terminal building upper level deck structural repairs phase 1 project, which is the soffit demolition. And item H is approving addendums 1 for the same project and accepting the recommendation on the bids opened on June 20th. We're awarding the base bid and alternates 1 through 5 to Diversified Construction of Oklahoma, Incorporated, for $387,500.28, approving the contract and bonds. This is subject to City Council acceptance of the grant on August the 1st. Item I is approving addendum 1 for the Thomas P. Stafford Building Parking Lot Repairs Project at Mike Monroney Aeronautical Center. We're accepting the recommendation on the bids opened on June 27th and awarding that contract to Silver Star Construction Company, Incorporated, for $936,560, approving contract and bonds. J is approving a change order to the contract with United Mechanical for the Senior Lane Mechanical System Replacement Project list for Mike Monroney. We're adding $24,167.84 and adding 24 working days. Item K is approving change order 2 to the contract for the parking access and revenue control system replacement project. We're deducting $42,138.50 with SCADATA. Item L is approving amendment number 6 to the contract for professional services with MacArthur Associated Consultants, LLC. This is for the project to extend taxiways H1, H2, and G. We're adding $102,140. M is to approve the plans and project manual submitted by Benham Design, LLC, to reconstruct Station 2, authorizing bids to be opened August 29th. N is approve the request for proposals for underwriting services to support general airport revenue bonds and authorize advertisement for those proposals to be received on August 29th. O is approving the request for proposals for the Air Service Development Consulting Services, authorize advertisement for proposals to be received August 29. And last, item P, adopt the resolution ratifying the director's actions in authorizing repairs to our medium voltage electrical system at Mike Monroney Aeronautical Center. We're utilizing our annual maintenance contract for electrical and street lighting repairs with Libra Electric Company in the estimated amount of $85,410.52. Those are all the items for Will Rogers.
Thank you, sir. You've heard the items under Will Rogers. What is the trustees' desires?
Second.
The motion is second. Is there any discussion or questions? Seeing none, please cast your votes. And it is so done. Wiley Post and Clancy Page.
Under General Aviation, we have item A, which is approving Amendment 3 to the contract with Libra Electric Company for the airfield infrastructure repairs and improvements Phase 3 project. We're deducting $290 for Wiley Post Airport. B is approving the plans and project manual submitted by Howard & Associates for the General Aviation Field Maintenance Facility, advertising bids to be open on August 29th at Wiley Post. C is accepting the grant agreement with the Federal Aviation Administration, accepting $86,819 in Airport Improvement Program grant funds for the Automated Weather Observing System replacement project at Clarence E. Page Airport. And D is receiving the staff recommendation for the bids for the Automated Weather Observing System replacement project, awarding to All Weather Incorporated for $95,466, approving the contract subject to acceptance of the grant by the City Council on August 1st. Item E is approving easements with the Oklahoma Gas and Electric Company. There are 2 of them for Clarence E. Page Airport. Those are the items under General Aviation.
You've heard the items under General Aviation. We have a motion to approve.
Second.
Second. Any discussion or comments? Please cast your votes. And it is so done. Leases and general.
Under General, we have 2 items. Item A is to receive the delinquent accounts receivable report, and I just want to make a comment. Again, it's just a little over $3,500, and so I want to make note of Dina Browning in the airport's accounting and finance staff. This is her area, and she does just an absolutely outstanding job month in and month out, keeping those receivables down. We also are receiving the construction project status report and the budget to actual report as of June 30. Item B is adopting the resolution authorizing the director to renew the annual maintenance contract for our paving repairs and maintenance with Rudy Construction Company. This is for a 1-year renewal or not to exceed $300,000 for all 3 airports. Those are the items under General.
You've heard the items under General, gentlemen.
Move the item.
We have a motion. Any comments or questions? Please cast your votes. It is so done. Lease and other agreements.
Thank you. Item A is approved supplement number 1 to the Air Cargo Carrier Operating Agreement with Federal Express Corporation. We're extending the term of their agreement retroactive to July 1st for Will Rogers. Item B is approving supplement number 7 to the agreement for financial advisor services with Public Financial Management Incorporated. We're extending the term of the agreement for 1 year commencing September 1st, and we're also consenting to PFM's transfer of its financial advisory services to the trust to PFM Financial Advisors. Item C is approved supplement agreement number 1 with Southwestern Bell Telephone, doing business as AT&T. We're increasing the amount of the relocation costs to be reimbursed by the trust for its relocation of data and communication fiber and cables to accommodate the airport's terminal expansion project. Item D is approving the revocable permit for the Oklahoma City Museum of Art's Dale Chihuly exhibit in the terminal building. And item E is to approve the agreement with Smart Cart Incorporated for its operations of self-service luggage cart vending systems for 5 years commencing August 1st at Will Rogers. Item F is approve the first annual renewal of the audit contract with Allen Gibbs and Hewlett. This is for the performance of the FY 16-17 annual audit of the Airport Trust and the Airport's Enterprise Fund. G is to approve supplement number 3 to the hangar office lease agreement and supplement 3 to the fuel storage agreement with several entities that lease space at hangar 4 at Wiley Post Airport. Item H is approving the geophysical seismic permit with CGG Land Incorporated. They'll be conducting 3D seismic test at Clarence E. Page Airport. And last, item I is approving the ground lease agreement with Hangar 84 LLC. This is for the leasing of ground space on which the sub-lessee will operate its aircraft maintenance and repair facilities. We're also consenting to CTL Lending Group LLC as the lender, and also approving the ground lessor estoppel certificate. Both of those are subject to receipt and approval of the director and the municipal counselor's office, and this is for Will Rogers World Airport. Those are all the leases and agreements. Mr. Chairman?
Having heard the leases and agreements, what are the action?
Move that we approve the leases and agreements.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions? Please cast your votes. And it is so done. Item number 8 is to adopt the requisition resolution dated July 27, 2017, to ratify the action of the Director of Airports, and also to adopt the requisition dated July 27th, authorizing payment of requisitions dated July 27th.
Request approval. Thank you.
We request approval in a second. Any comments or questions? Please cast your votes. And it is so done. Comments from trustees?
No, sir.
Seeing none. Staff? Has anyone signed up to speak? Any citizen?
No, sir.
Seeing none then, we are adjourned.